Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to That One Awkward Guy. Today we're going to be continuing our series in Hearts of Iron 4 as Australia with the Millennium Dawn Modern Day mod. In the last episode, we began our process to going and becoming communism. We are at, what we got? We got 34.68%. Hopefully within this episode we'll be able to become communist and potentially, the very least, start justifying our first war, which will probably be against Papua New Guinea. Now, we are going to need ships for that. Do I have ships anywhere? I do not have ships, I don't believe. No, it doesn't look like it. Huh. Well, let's fix that right now. Let's get myself some dockyards here. 4 sounds about good. Let's move those straight up to the top and go ahead and unpause. Those 4 will be going into, you know what, submarines. And the reason I'm putting them into submarines instead of a more advanced ship is just submarines, I can pump them out. All I need them for is to patrol these areas so I can send my invasions. So I need something I can build very quickly for cheap. And what else? Do we have anything infantry? It does not look like it. We got somebody on land doctrines. What about industry? It is 2003, can't do anything till 2004. Do we have any planes? We do have some planes. Let's get researching that. Artillery is about to finish. How close are we? We're getting very close to getting that extra manpower. I'm very excited about that. Right now, recruitable is at 294. Not great, but it's getting better. And hopefully, as we get and we become communist, we will improve that, because I think in the national focuses for communism there is something that gives us more. Let's see. Oh, we can already do it. Oh yeah, we have over 35% now. Nice. Okay, so we get 2% recruitable population. I'm liking what I am seeing. That is going to be very useful for us. That's definitely our next national focus. So what do we got? We got outdated artillery. Let's get upgrading that right now. There we go. Modify the government. I want to actually start saving up points right now. My diplomatic points here. Or political power, not diplomatic points. Thinking of Victoria too. No, political power, because these are going to be expensive. We are going to go from civilian economy probably to war economy, or partial mobilization, whichever will let me. Yes, oh, what was this doing for me? Whatever. And we will be going from export focus to, if possible, closed economy, maybe limited exports, just because it's 25%. We could survive it. And we do get some extra buffs, which are useful for us, so we might go to limited exports. We'll see, because right now, are we even trading for anything? We are not trading for anything, so we might even just keep it where it is for now, because we do have the resources to spare, but this is going to be expensive, obviously, because I think, yeah, we can't do total mobilization until we're at war, but we should either be able to go to partial mobilization or war economy, both of which are very expensive. So we got more stuff. Keep getting me planes. I want to keep upgraded planes here, even though we're not producing them. We will soon. This is about to finish. We got 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. Finished. Wonderful. Get us this. I want that extra recruitable population, and as soon as that's done, I'm actually tempted to build a tank. You know what? I could build it right now. There's no harm in building. You know what? Let's build 2 right now. Because I like the idea of getting ourselves some tanks. So let's get 2 tanks. What are we currently lacking? We're lacking motorized anti-tanks, so we're lacking a decent amount of stuff. Surprisingly, they have all the tanks they need. Oh, that won't do at all. Oh, no. No. Give me more armor than that. Yeah, they have all the support stuff. Yeah, they are going to need a little more than that. I want these to actually be decent. Here we go. That's decent enough, so that's going to require some more tanks. I take it that's entirely drained our tanks. Yeah, yep. How many are we producing exactly? 2. Okay, we're going to need a lot more military factories. That's where our next national focus is going to go, because if I do remember correctly, yes, we have lots of national focuses to get ourselves some more military factories, which will all go into tanks. And if we have a little left over, we might put some into planes. Although, actually, no, it won't all go into tanks, because we need to produce mechanized, anti-tank, and motorized. So we might need to go there first. But, yep, we'll slowly get through this. And it's almost 2004, so we should have an industry tech we can do. Oh, what? We lost another national focus thing. That was the Together for Victory, or no, that's the expansion. I'm not sure what that was. Path of Equality, that's what it was. I think that one was giving me communism support, wasn't it? I think it was. Whatever. It's all good. Should we start justifying now, I wonder? Because we're at what, 43% did it say? 42.5. I got to assume that by that time, if we start justifying now, that, even now, I kind of want to start planning a naval invasion at the very least. That we'll be able to go to war, because we'll even have another month and a half after that. I don't trust this. They're going to have troops there. Let's land in the north. Let's land right. Let's go a little further north than they might expect. They wouldn't expect us to go all the way up there. Once we get some ships, we'll have them patrolling that area. In fact, we already have ships. We already have some submarines. We'll let them keep building up. No template. Improved artillery. Well, it should have a template, because if not, I'll give it one. Whoa, what the heck? That too? Whoa. Japan surrenders Senkaku Islands? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Japan has agreed to hand over the disputed Senkaku Islands, called Disayu, by the Chinese to the People's Republic of China. It was decided that it was better to surrender the territory than risk a war in the region. Okay. That's bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is not okay. Let me fix this right now. We need some better infantry. Wow. What are these? These are, I want to say, battalions? Let me just save. I think I have a way to check that, don't I? Hold on. Nope. Wrong thing. If I go here, and I go... I know there's a way to check it. Where is it? 4 infantry battalions. And that. Okay, so yeah, it was battalions. Yeah, that's not gonna do. One infantry battalion simply won't work for us. We could get some mountaineers in there. Let's throw some mountaineers in there, why not? And give them some support artillery on the side, and I think that's good. There we go. That's gonna cost us probably quite a bit of manpower, but that's okay. We'll get our infantry into some decent fighting shape, because they're gonna get wrecked if they're going out there with one battalion. It's a small unit. We need way better than that. How goes the national focus? Not bad, not bad. There we go. Another research is finished. Well, we can get this plane, but is there anything else I can do? I can do this and take off some research time. Let's do that. We've saved up 308. It's going up by 1 a day. We'd like it to be higher. Oh, what are we lacking? We are lacking oil. Oh, yeah, probably because we're building submarines. Well, I can fix that, I think. I'd have to build another oil refinery. Take up a little more of our space, but that's okay. I do not want to give away civilian factories to trade. I refuse. I don't know why I'm so against it. It's just when I play Small Nation and you have so few civilian factories, it just feels like a waste to give it to trade when you can just produce the resource yourself. And since I know we're going to be capturing a lot of this land, giving us probably a decent amount more to build, because I don't think, especially Indonesia, I don't think they're going to be spending a lot of their resources, a lot of their space rather, building factories to build themselves resources, simply because they have an insane amount of resources as it is. And there we go. We are at 783,000 with that 2% recruitable manpower from, what was it? Then I can't remember what the National Focus was called, but that is good. And 641 recruitable. That is not bad. But yeah, I doubt they're going to be spending much space on building anything but factories, simply because they have so much resources to start with. So I'm sure if there's any room left to build things, I'll be able to spend it on whatever I want, because I won't need the resources at that point, but I need to keep my industry strong beforehand and devote it all to building my own civilian factories now, so I can build more military factories later, because I don't think I'm actually going to be capturing many. No, it's not bad, actually. Not as many as I'd like, but not bad. I feel like what I just said made no sense, though. What I'm trying to say... Oh, there we go. What do we got? So, public elections will not be held. Okay, there we go. But what I was trying to say is I don't want to give away factories to research or to trade now, because I'm not going to need to later. I'd rather just produce those resources myself so I can have those factories to devote to other things when needed, like those naval dockyards. Because I had so many that I wasn't giving to trade, I could just pump those out, and now I'm able to start building this navy early, which is going to be useful once we go to war with Indonesia. But if I was giving those to trade, I'd probably still be building those naval dockyards. Anyway, we are communists now, so we can do things. Oh, we can't go down on this. Why? Why? Oh yeah, we didn't want to. We wanted to keep it there. Oh, I can go on war economy. Just gonna cost me a little more. Well, I think I'll just wait till I get 450 then. Coup in Red Australia. Yes. Oh, I just realized I didn't even read that event. I just kind of skipped by it. My bad. National focus. Yes, I did start the right one. How goes that tank production? There we go. We're making progress on it. Slowly but surely. So I would like those tanks. You know what? I guess we should just start justifying now then. I was debating it before, but let's just get started. 220 days. The naval invasion is already planned, and as soon as we are going to go to war, we'll send out these guys to patrol the area. Whoa, lots of stuff finished. Should have some new infantry techs, yes. One of these, though, needs to go to land doctrines. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there to get our extra manpower. That'll probably put us well over a couple million, I think. Because we're going to be adding 5% to this. And we don't even have 5. Census reform, will of the people, and limited conscription together isn't equaling 5%. So if we add another 5%, we'll be more than doubling our manpower right now, which is going to be very useful. So my guess, if I were to add all, I'd guess we're going to have around 2 million in total, with probably recruitable. It's at 640 now. I'd guess recruitable of about 1.5 thousand to 2,000. Just ballparking it. But I'm not sure. We'll have to see if my prediction comes true. We're still not producing all this stuff. I need to produce it. Yeah, we're going to need to produce that as soon as we get the factories. You know what? Let's just start. Yeah, we got the first one now. Let's just start producing it all now. Yes. I know I researched new things. It starts glowing now when you've researched new things and you haven't looked at it. Alright, so what do I need to build? I need to build anti-air. Alright, let's start with that. I need to build, I think I also saw anti-tank on there, didn't I? Anti-tank, yep. Anti-tank. What else do I need? Mechanized and motorized. Well, let's get motorized here and mechanized. Let's get the. If I'm gonna choose, I'd rather this. I'd rather spend the extra time and get the better mechanized than the light mechanized. Well, not necessarily that it's better, but I'd rather just get that mechanized for now. But I might change that out later. But anyway, it's all on the production line now as we do more national focuses for this and build more military factories. Which actually, I wouldn't mind building a few of my own, to be honest. You know what? Yeah, let's build a couple. We don't really have a lot of space left, but yeah, we're using it pretty much all the space we have left in Australia now. This is the only spot with any space left. There we go. That's going to add us another 4 factories. Put that on production. We're at 450. We're not. Oh, it's going up so slow. Oh, 1.25. It's a little better. Will of the people's giving us some. And as soon as we do that, we will. What can we do? We can't do anything with export focus until we do this, though. And I really want to do war economy to get the extra civilian factories. And I'll probably spend most of that on just building up infrastructure. In fact, you know what? Let's just do that. I want order infrastructure everywhere. Max it out. Whenever we're not working on something, I want to be working on that. Major reactionary rally. Communism is at 48%. Very good. There we go. Almost there. Very close now. And how close are we actually to the justification? I didn't check which month I'd be able to do it. 8th of December, and it is July, so we have a few more months left. Hopefully we can get these tanks out, but I doubt we will. I don't know, it doesn't seem very likely to me. Hopefully. Because even if we get the production going, we're not going to have enough resources, and I don't really have any space left to build those resources. So we're going to have to trade for them or wait until we get enough political points to go into limited exports or even closed economy. I think I'll go limited exports first, because that'll give us 25% more resources, which will probably end up being enough. So I look a ton of our resources up. Yeah, 11 oil, 2 aluminum, no rubber. We're not actually producing any rubber. Oh, wow. A lot of tungsten, a lot of steel, decent amount of chromium. Once we get that back, it'll be very useful for us. And we have 7 submarines now. The fleet of submarines. Can we give you guys a commander? We can. Let's give you... None of you have any buffs, so let's just give you the admiral here. There's 8 now. Or wait, was it 8 before? Or is it 7? Already have forgotten. Do we have any... Yes, we do have another infantry. Very good. And, oh, we're at 4... I wasn't even paying attention. We're at 492. Let's head to war economy. Yeah, let's do it. Boom. And how many does that give us? That gives us a decent amount more. Not as many as I'd like, but it gives us a decent amount. There wasn't any bad things with that, right? No, it really only gets better. Until we do total mobilization, which I think, yeah, we get a lot lower recruitable population. Yep, military buildup. I want to actually look at that for a second. Now, let me just do another national focus first. And as soon as we get 150, we'll fix the resource problem. So if we look... Civilian economy, yeah, we get a lot of... There's really nothing good about this. It takes longer to build everything, and it's harder to convert factories. So there's nothing good, and it gets better once you go... Like, is there an unseen buff here, or is this just supposed to be a debuff? Because war economy is perfect. You have lower consumer goods, and you get a bunch of bonuses. Now, total mobilization, that's when you get a penalty, because you get negative 5% recruitable population, which would literally screw me at this point. That would be terrible. And, yeah, that's, I guess, if you're really, really desperate to build up factories. I'd only do that if I was in peacetime, and I was just trying to build up a ton of factories all at once. And I wasn't necessarily at risk of going to war. So I just spend that and I just build as much stuff as I could. But even then, it doesn't seem worth it. So I don't really know what the point of that is. I don't see when I would ever use that. Yeah, war economy just seems to be the best. It gives the best buffs anyway. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Which one do you guys normally stay on? Because I always strive to go to war economy. But I don't know. Is there unseen buffs for these other ones that I just haven't noticed somehow? Let me know in the comments below. We are at 109, so we're almost there to deal with this. So how much are we actually lacking at the moment? Okay, yeah, 25% should give us that. More military factories. Oops, there we go. And that should also allow production to continue a little more on this, at least. We almost have all the tanks we need, which is going to be very good. So you're about to have it all you need, I think. A few more days, you'll get the tanks. I wanted to give some of these factories to the tanks too, though, but there's just not enough factories to go around right now, and I don't want to use all the space I have. Where is it? It was Canberra, right? Canberra, yeah. Right here, because in case I need to build it something else there, I don't know. So I kind of want to save a little bit of room there. Anyway, we're about to go to war, so I'm going to send you guys to start patrolling now. Oops. Patrol, patrol, patrol. There we go, and here we go. Let's get started. Declare war. Let's go. Can you guys go? Nope, those ships aren't there yet. Now you can. Yeah, I guess we didn't get the tanks in time. That's alright. No big deal. Oh, I can do this, but I don't want to do this because I don't want to take the penalty for training time. We have enough manpower. Let's head to limited exports. Does that solve it? That does not solve it. Oh, yeah, because we're not producing any rubber at all. Oh, yeah, we're about to capture some, though, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yeah, I forgot we weren't producing any rubber, like, period, right? Yeah, production 0. And we're not trading for it, so... Alright, perfect. You guys have your mission. Oops. I believe in you guys. Go. You guys can win this, probably. Secure that airbase. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, no, that's not okay. You retreat. Whose bright idea was that one? To just abandon... Okay, I cannot trust the AI right now, can I? They just abandoned our port. We could have lost this entire army if they were able to surround us, because they actually have an okay amount of units, it looks like. Wow. I did not expect the AI to do something like that. How about you do the smarter thing and you go ahead and surround them? Might be a little bit better of an idea. And then that way they won't get supplies and they'll be easier to beat and you don't need to do a full frontal assault like that. There you go. See how that works? Now they can't get away. I don't know. Didn't the spearhead... I haven't really tried it yet. The spearhead tactic fix it? Because I heard from a buddy, he said he was trying out the spearhead thing. You know, you just kind of back cap all this. But he said his unit, it's the point of it was to try to get in and kind of encircle units or something, but he said that his units always ended up getting encircled because of it. That's what he said. So I haven't really taken the time to try it personally. Whoa, lots of research is finished. I was not paying attention. Luckily, they're all still building up points, so I didn't lose any time. Let's keep going. You know what? It's 2005. Any new industry tech? No. Tanks, not until 2006. Any infantry? Doesn't look like it. Could do that. I think there was one more artillery to do. Yes, there was. And then how about you? Engineering? Nope, not yet. Planes? Yes, planes. Good. What are we... what's outdated? Anti-air. Fix it. Good. Problem solved. And this guy's gonna back up all the territory around here. And what is... you guys, come on. You can break through this. Come on. Oh, okay. India refuses to surrender Dalai Lama to China. India refused demands from the People's Republic of China to hand over the Dalai Lama. The spiritual leader of the Tibetan Buddhists, Beijing, expresses its outrage that India continues to serve imperialist interests and shelter cult leaders. Oh, is that going to lead to something? Uh-oh. What if they go to war? I've seen them go to war before in, like, my other games, and I think it was... Oh, I'm not sure. But I think I saw that event, and they went to war a little while after in another game, so that could be interesting. Let's see, I want to predict who would win that right now. Okay, so China has the better industry. Yeah, 55-72. Yeah. But India looks like they potentially have more troops. It's kind of hard to tell, but they potentially have more troops. It really depends, because I feel like India would have more troops stationed here than China would. Just my guess from when I played as India. I had a lot of troops, especially here, because I was bordering China and Pakistan. I had a lot of troops here, just to start off the game, and I put more there as I went. So I wouldn't be surprised if India gets an upper hand at first, but I feel like in the long run, China would probably come back just because they have the better industry, and they can probably outproduce, but we'll see. Because manpower won't be an issue for either side, so I feel like China could just completely outproduce India. So unless they somehow broke through and got all the way here and started taking some major cities, I think China would probably win in the long run in this scenario. But I don't know. I'd have to see. Let's see if they go to war, and we'll see. Military buildup. There we go. Get the last military buildup. Yeah. See, it's interesting because scenarios are so different in Hearts of Iron 4 than they are in the real world. Because in the real world, I can just... in Hearts of Iron 4, I can just say, well, they have more factories, so they'll win. But it's so different. That's the one thing. Hearts of Iron 4 really doesn't accurately show what would happen, because if they went to war, the whole world would have something to do, right? It wouldn't just be China versus India like it is in Hearts of Iron 4. And I don't think industry would necessarily mean as much. Because, I mean, you can... I don't know, just the way the AI thinks isn't really accurate to what an actual country would do. So if they know they're potentially going to war and India sees China as a better industry, they'd probably invest more in industry or try to get some kind of trade deal or something. So, I don't know. That's the one thing. I found Hearts of Iron 4 really just isn't too realistic in that way. Countries just don't really properly prepare for a war, even when it's clear it's going to happen. I don't know. Was Hearts of Iron 3 better with that? I don't know if it necessarily was. I mean, you kind of saw it in a way because you had the intelligence feature, right? Which you could use to try to sabotage industry, and the AI would do that if you were starting to become a bigger threat to them. They'd probably target more spies towards you, but that's one thing that I wish, personally, I know a lot of people wouldn't like it because it would really make the game a lot more micromanaging, like Hearts of Iron 3 was, which some people liked, some people didn't. But just if the AI would react more realistically to those kind of things, they'd have more options to do things to either prevent or escalate the war, prepare themselves, because the AI has no idea. Even if it knows you're justifying against them, they're not really going to do much. Because if I were in their shoes and say I was India, and I knew we might be going to war, and I saw China had a bigger industry, my first step would be invest in industry so I can keep up with them once the war starts. But the AI wouldn't do that. So I don't know. There's my little debate thing for the day. Or idea, I should say. Okay, you guys are taking way too long. I'm going to start commanding you guys personally because you guys are just taking so long. Alright, I want you guys to just drive straight here because I know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go right here. That's going to be their new capital, so cut them off from that. And get me a motorized, just one. And you're going to go all the way up there. And then I want you guys to start pushing through here. And I want you to attack them here. And now I want you guys all of you just go here. I believe in you. Now the research is finished. It's 2005 now, so we have another round of... Oh, it's letting me do all this early. Nice. Alright, I'll take advantage of that. Oh, we have outdated production equipment. Yeah, let's fix that. And we got more military factories. So let's go here, here, here. Here. We'll give you 2, I think. Yeah. And we're securing resources. You're about to take their next capital, and that should be it, I think. They should probably surrender. No, they're not quite done yet. Alright, take that. That should be it. They don't surrender. Yeah, there we go. I think that's it. I'm going to do a quick look around. I want to take it all. Yep, end turn. Is that everything? I'll make sure I don't leave any islands somewhere. I've done that before. Oh, that looks like it. And there we go. So we have finished. And now we're going to put our front line over here and add to the construction. I want a ton of infrastructure stuff here. Max out the infrastructure. And there we go. And that gave us some more naval dockyards, which is nice. Just one more, though. We'll put it under convoys, I think. We can do this. Should we go maybe to closed economy? I don't think we need to. I really don't believe we need to. So let's just get ship designer here. No, I'd rather armor. Ooh. Oh, yeah, the system is different now. You have to have certain relations with every country. We're going to leave that for a minute. I think I'll look at that in the next episode. In that case, let's just get ourselves the chief of the army before we end the episode here. I like army offense. Organization, experience, division speed. Let's go with Bob Fisher. I like the extra offense. And you guys all get onto the border here. What about those tanks? They're getting there. What are they lacking? They're lacking mechanized currently. Probably because most of the mechanized we're actually producing right now, I assume are going to units on the field. So that might take a little bit of time. But nonetheless, it will be finished eventually. Shouldn't we have not got a ton of military factories from that? Or was that incorporated? Or those the ones we just gave? Probably the ones we just gave. For all of our units. Alright, well, one last thing. I keep saying one last thing. How much space do we have? Yeah, not much. 2 more spaces. Not very much at all, but that's okay. Yeah, though, that's going to be it for this episode, I think. So if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.